Is this a bad idea? Probably. Do I care? No. So, hi, welcome back to the, why are you buzzing? Welcome back to this channel. 24-hour readathon. That is what I am attempting to do right now. And here's the thing, is most people, when I see them do this video, they try to read for 24 hours straight. I know I am incapable of that because I've tried it before. So instead, I have my little 24-hour timer here, if you can see it from the glare. And it is 2:30 p.m. right now on Wednesday. On the day I am filming this is when the first video should be going up and launching this channel. But anyway, so I want to try and make it through my October TBR in this video. Well, not like the entire TBR because I know that's impossible, but as much of it as possible. So, like I said, it's 2:30 right now. I have myself a white chocolate strawberry mocha, which has been my latest coffee obsession. Anyway, so I'm going to read for as long as I possibly can. While I'm reading, the timer will be going. Whenever I'm not reading, the timer will be stopped. So like if I'm eating, hanging out with people, taking a shower, sleeping, anything like that, the timer will be stopped. So, these are the books, in case you missed the last video. These are the books for the TBR. Here is my plan. So, first off, I'm going to finish reading The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm currently on chapter 9, and I really want to get that read for this month. Next book is going to be Faceless by Alexandra Ivy. I've had this book for almost 3 years. I have tried reading it, but have not gotten very far. That is one of the books on my TBR this month, so that is the next book I'm going to read, just so I can get it over with, because I don't really want to read it, but I'm still going to read it. And then after that, I'm just going to choose a random book, probably not Flamecaster. That will not get read in a span of 24 hours. But then I'm going to choose one of these random books. So, also, I believe I said this one right here is a thriller. After looking again, it's not a thriller, I don't think. I don't remember. Anyway. So, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so it's like 2 a.m. now, and no, I have not read for the past 12 hours. I got distracted by a game. That's part of why I suck at these. Anyway, so I'm on what page am I on? 92. But I really quickly want to share this quote in the book because I think it's so cute. It said she wasn't so much afraid of dying as she was afraid of forgetting to live her life, which I think is so cute. I highlighted it, but it was so cute to me. And I have a few things highlighted, just things that I think are cute or things that I'm like, I gotta know more. Like there was literally one part, I'm not gonna say what it is, but there was literally one part I was like, okay, hold on, highlight in notes, I need to know more. So anyway, yeah, I got distracted by a game, so I've not read for the past 12 hours. And then in the last like 30 minutes, I've read from like chapter 10 to like chapter 13. Is that the chapter I'm on right now? Yeah, 13. Which I think is so funny because I'm normally a very slow reader, but I've also been switching between reading myself and having it read to me because sometimes if I just read myself, I get bored and then I like stare off into space. So having it read to me helps sometimes. Anyway. Yeah, so I have... How much time do I have left in this? I have 22 hours, 57 minutes, and 10 seconds. So anyway, I have a Diet Coke over there that I'm drinking. I also have water. I have DoorDash ready for caffeine tomorrow. I DoorDash something from Starbucks. I also have, I think I also DoorDashed some like Bloom energy drinks from Target because they're fairly inexpensive. I think they're like $4 a piece, which for energy drinks, that's not bad. And then, actually no, I think that's it. Yeah, but those won't be until later in the day. And I'm not gonna drink them all because I ordered like 4. I'm not gonna drink them all at once. Don't worry, I'm not that level of crazy. But like I did order 4 flavors that I'm excited to try. Cause I didn't know Bloom had energy drinks for like the longest time, and now I know they have them, so I want to try. I'm also trying to get loopy. Okay, anyway, I'll catch up at some point. So one thing I actually forgot to mention is that there is a tiny bit of spice in this book. There is a clip you saw earlier of me going, and it was because of something slightly spicy that happened, but not like super spicy. It's starting to get a little more spicy now, and I'm like, okay then. So we'll see if it gets more spicy. I kind of hope it doesn't, just because I'm not a huge like super spicy fan, but we'll see. Hi, hello. It is currently 11:12 in the afternoon. You see that? 21 hours, 55 minutes, 48 seconds. That's how much longer I have in this challenge. I made it to chapter 18 last night. And then around like 7:30-ish this morning, I fell asleep. And then woke up around like 10:30, 10:45, something like that. So roughly 3-hour nap, which is fine. I ordered a chai latte from Starbucks, hoping that would wake me up at least a little bit. I was out like immediately after, but it was good. But anyway, I'm gonna get some more reading done, and my goal is to finish this book today. Yeah, it's bright. Okay, so it's been a while since I last checked in. It is now 4:30. I have made it to chapter 31. I'm about to start chapter 31. And y'all, it got so spicy at one point. I was like, so it's the pumpkin spice cafe. I was like, oof, this is spicier than I ever wanted in this. And the thing is, like, I'm in multiple book groups on Facebook, right? And in one of the groups, someone posted in there, why did no one tell me the pumpkin spice cafe, like, the first half is Hallmark, the second half is X-rated, and I'm like, oh gosh, and I was only on chapter 4 at the time. So I commented on that. I was like, I'm only on chapter 4 and I'm scared now. And this was a few days ago. Last night, I see a response to my comment of, so how's it going? I responded with, oh my goodness. And like, at that point, it had only gotten a little spicy. I don't remember which chapter it was, but it got like mega spicy. And I was like, I can't, this is not something I anticipated seeing. Anyway, so I really quickly wanted to share this just because it's like, for me, it's so relatable. It's not like super cutesy or anything. It's just relatable. You better be listening to. I'm talking to my cat. You better be listening to. So it says, her initial instinct was to hide under her covers, but then she remembered remembered she had a business to defend and a cat to protect. That moment of just a cat to protect, I saw that and I was like, highlight, because like, so relatable, such a vibe, like legit. But anyway, so if I go back to chapter 31, I believe there's 32 chapters in this book. I'm literally scrolling so fast and so hard right now. There have been some like super cutesy moments. There have been some spicy moments, like I mentioned before. There have been moments where I'm like, you two are idiots. Sorry, a bird distracted me. If you are here from my main channel, you know that I get distracted so easily. So easily. Anyway. But I'm kind of upset at the fact that I'm already on chapter 31 because it means the book is about to end. And other than the like super spicy moments, I've been enjoying the book. Which, I mean, I know there's more books, but I don't really want to buy those and read those until after I get my October TBR. But I really want to read them just because... Okay, hold on. Before I buy them and read them, someone comment, are the rest of the books in the series, do they also have to do with Jeannie and Logan, or do they like focus on different main characters? Like, tell me, please, because I gotta know. Anyway, yeah. Can you see that? Chapter 31. My nose itched. This is how much time is left. In my mind, it's not a lot, and I don't feel like I can get through that many books, but then I'm also like, it's almost an entire day. And if I just sit down and read, I'm a little stuffed up, sorry. I can't read. If I just sit down and read, I can A, finish this book because there's only 2 chapters left, and B, hopefully make it through Faceless. Seriously not looking forward to that one. I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna try. Hi, good morning. It's the next day. It is currently 9:06 a.m. I fell asleep at like 8:30 last night. I was tired. But I finished it. Didn't love it. I really didn't. It was... Like I mentioned, there were parts that got way too spicy for my liking. The storyline wasn't bad. It was just the amount of spice that was in there. I feel like the book could have been cut in half had there not been so much spice. The last 2 chapters, one of them could have been used as an epilogue. The other one, honestly, was just not needed. So I think I'm gonna give it like a 2.5 star. So, this is how much time we have left. 18 hours, 44 minutes, 5 seconds. And according to this, if I read straight through for that amount of time, I won't get done until like 4 a.m. So, this is why I don't do these challenges straight through, because I can't. Anyway, I have a Bloom energy drink. This is raspberry lemon. It's not that sour, which I'm shocked by because when I had the strawberry watermelon one yesterday, which I did not mention, it was sour. Like, I like sour, but that was like way too sour for me. But like once I poured it over ice, it wasn't as bad. But this one is not sour at all. Anyway, time to move on to Faceless. Yay. I'm scared. I also made myself some breakfast burritos. This one I filled up too much and now it's falling apart. But yeah. yeah. I also painted my nails. They don't look great, but I tried. Time update, 17 hours, 12 minutes, 47 seconds. The book in question, I am on chapter 6 or 7. I don't know why I'm looking in here. I tried to read it. I didn't feel like reading it. So instead, I am doing a free trial of Audible and just listening to it on there. And it's actually been helpful to listen, which is weird because I don't normally enjoy listening to audiobooks, but it's actually somewhat kept my attention. Like, not really, but like I've been playing a game on my Switch while listening. I'm tired and my eye itches. But anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm at. Probably once I get to like chapter 8 or something, I'll try to actually read a chapter. I tried reading the first chapter. I did not feel like reading it. But anyway, my nose itches. Yeah, I've got one bookmark to place where I'm at physically in the book, and then another bookmark, which shout out to my mom because she made me adorable crocheted bookmarks. This is one of them. I have 2 more. But that one is to kind of mark the halfway point in the book. Technically, halfway would be page 188, which is in the middle of a chapter. I've got it marked at chapter 18, so. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just pretty much listening along to the book while I do other things because I don't feel like actually reading this book. But I'm still technically getting through it. Technically speaking. I'm starting to rethink my dislike of audiobooks because I'm pretty sure the only reason why I've made it through, like, I don't know, a book and a half already, and I still have 14 hours. Can you see that? Wait, I think it's too bright for you to see. Hold on. There we go. Now you can see it. Sorry. Like, I still have 14 hours left, like half a book, and I'm pretty sure I can make it through another book. Anyway, so far in the book, I'm about to start chapter 16, which, here's the thing, is the first chapter never captured my attention enough for me to sit down and read the book physically. Like, I have tried to read it at least 3 times. In the first chapter, I could never get through it. Like, I just did not enjoy sitting down and reading the first chapter. So I was like, okay, let me listen to it on Audible, which I don't understand how Audible works. That's besides the point. Anyway, I was like, all right, let me listen to it on Audible and get to a point where I'm intrigued and I want to sit down and I want to just read it. And I got to that point. Issue is, I then had a bathroom to clean. So I was like, okay, let me just listen to the audiobook. And then I needed to take a shower. So I was like, let me just listen to the audiobook. Make it easy, which it's not as bad as the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, but there's still a few points where you're like, okay, there is a tiny bit of spice in there. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then I wanted, because I was motivated, I wanted to go ahead and reorganize my closet, because like when I first moved in, like 3 months ago or whatever it was, I just sort of stuffed everything in the closet. So I actually like sat down and reorganized that, so that was good. And then I got a piece of furniture in that I need to wait for my dad to be available to help me with, because it involves screws and I'm not good with drills. So but anyway, I was going to put that together and was just listening to the book, and then I took a break and So I've listened to the last 15 chapters on audiobook. Well, actually, no, I did read one chapter in the physical book. But yeah, so far, hold on, let me grab the book. In case anyone has forgotten, this is the book we're on, Faceless by Alexandra Ivy. It is the second book in this challenge. Anyway, yeah, I'm literally about to start chapter 16, which would be page 171. Let me hold it up. I'm bad at this, I know. Anyway, so I'm probably going to, let me take my hair down. I'm probably going to spend some time reading that, even if it's just now, chapter 16. And then go to bed. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. It's like 11 o'clock at night right now. But anyway, so far, I'm not hating it. Here's the thing is, when I heard about the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, I thought it was like a cozy mystery. I would consider the Pumpkin Spice Cafe to be a spicy romance plot with a mystery subplot. There's a hair in my mouth. This one is a mystery plot, romance subplot. So I think I prefer this one, especially considering the fact that it's October and fall, and I just prefer mysteries and thrillers during that time. So, yeah, this is the book. Can you tell I'm getting tired and loopy and just not making sense? Okay, time to read. This is the time update. We have 13 hours, 6 minutes, and 35 seconds left. Okay. Currently about to start chapter 21. I'm over halfway through, even though I've primarily just been listening to it rather than reading it. This isn't even a 24-hour readathon anymore. It's straight up just how many books can I read in the span of 24 hours, even though I've mainly just been listening to this one. But still, I still stand by part of what I said last night when I checked in. I do still think it is mystery with a romance subplot rather than romance with a mystery subplot. So far, I'm not hating it. I don't know why I don't have the motivation to just sit down and read it like a normal person would a book. Like, I don't know if it's just like the writing style or if I'm just so used to listening to the audiobook version now, I don't want to sit down and read it. Or if I just subconsciously have other things to do and want to do those while reading. So therefore I'm just listening to the audiobook. I don't know. Point is, I'm not hating it. But I still don't think it was necessarily worth it to have it on my shelf for 3 years. But anyway, definitely gonna finish this today. And I will check back in with you guys later. Okay, so we're like kind of getting answers, but not really. Like, I'm sure as soon as I turn that page and I look at the first sentence in chapter 29, I think. Yeah, chapter 29, we'll get an answer, but if you notice, I like tried my hardest to not look because like I I want it to be a very real and raw reaction. I'm scared. I'm honestly kind of scared. Like, we're kind of getting answers. I don't want to say too much, but we're kind of getting answers, and yeah. We're a little over halfway through. I can finish this book very quickly, like, I don't know, within the next 30 minutes or so. In my mind, I can. But really quickly, I want you guys to see my reaction. I'm about to open it. I'm about to figure out who the killer was. Okay, get the bookmark out. I'm looking at you guys. Let's see. Oh, come on! It's not even telling me. Okay, hold on. Okay. We're about to find out. Okay. I'm covering the page so I can't see. I don't know what to think right now. I finished it. There we go. Here's the time update. 10 hours, 38 minutes, 16 seconds. So now a review of Faceless. So as you guys know, it didn't capture my attention enough for me to sit down and actually read it. I ended up pretty much just listening to the audiobook the entire time. I did read a couple chapters on my own. Of course, you guys saw me react to who the killer was, and oh my gosh, never expected that person to be the killer. Here's the thing. The one chapter that was just spice and steam, and I'm like, why? Anyway, that kind of killed the rating a little bit, because I would have done like a 4, maybe a 4.5 star. Yeah, no, this is a 3.75 star in my opinion, which is still good-ish. I don't see myself ever wanting to pick this back up and read it again. It's not the worst read in the world. It is just not something I personally want. The romance, I don't want to say it came from out of nowhere, because like there were parts where you were like, okay, it's painfully obvious that at least this character likes this character. But there were also parts where you're just like, what? This was the most random time for a kiss or for them to do this thing. So yeah, not my top choice. But I finally read it though. At least now I can say I read it. So that's something. The next book is The Lightning Rod. This will probably be our final book for this video. In case you did not see last week's video, this is technically the second book in a series, but it can be read as a standalone. The storyline in this doesn't really have anything to do with the first one, at least that's my understanding. The only reason to read the first one is if I want a backstory into the characters. So if I end up liking this, I'll probably buy the first one, and then if there's a third one, buy the third one. I don't know. But anyway, this is the next one, and it's actually funny. I couldn't figure out which book I wanted to read next, because I mean, I have that one, I have Daughter of the Pirate King, The Marked Girl, Overkill, and Flamecaster, and of course now I'm not going to be reading Flamecaster in this video, because it's probably going to take at least a couple days to read that one, because it's a big book. Very big book. Anyway, so I went to my TBR jar, which you'll see more of next month. And I picked out 4 prompts because none of them were helpful. Actually, no, that's a lie. 2 of them were helpful. Maybe just one was helpful. Something was helpful. I don't know. Okay, so these were the 4 prompts in order and what my thought process was when I got them. So, first one was newest book you bought. Technically speaking, the almost all of the books on my TBR this month, I did not buy. They were gifted to me. Faceless and the Pumpkin Spice Cafe were the only ones I bought. So I was like, okay, we'll just go with the ones that were most recently added, which was Overkill and this one. So I was like, okay, we'll pick between these two. So I picked out the next prompt, which was lowest rated on Goodreads. They have the same rating, 3.9 star. So I was like, okay, that doesn't help. So I picked out the next one, which the next prompt was a book with magic or fantasy. As far as I'm aware, neither of those have that. This one might. I don't know. We'll see. But then the final prompt was Mom chooses. So I ran into the kitchen holding the books and I was like, Mom, I need you to pick between these two. And she was like, well, which one do you want to read more? And I was like, I don't know. And then I explained to her everything that happened. And she was like, well, what are they about? And so I like read the synopsis on the back really quick and she goes, that one, go with that one, pointing to the lightning rod, because I did mention that at least at some point in here they make either Harry Potter references or like quotes or something. So she went with this one because of that. So yeah, the thing is, like, there are a lot of chapters, which I'm assuming means the chapters are short, which I like. I don't like long chapters. Let's see, how many chapters are there? Okay, well, there's 413 pages and 107 chapters. That's a lot, but I think I can do it. So, yeah. I'm probably not going to read till tomorrow, though. I kind of just want to chill and watch Arrow. We'll see. Hello! It is now Monday. Obviously, yesterday was Sunday. That's how calendars work. Honey, does this help? Yes, it does. Okay. Sorry, the sun is reflecting off of my neighbor's house, and it's blinding me. Anyway. Time hasn't changed. I was not feeling well at all yesterday, so I did not read. I should have just watched like Pretty Little Liars and Arrow and played some games. That's literally all I did yesterday. I did not read. But today, starting book number 3 in this challenge and book number 3 of the month. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm only on page 2, right? Yeah, page 2. And it's funny, they mentioned one of these characters who has a neck tattoo of a phoenix. And it's so funny because it said that it refers to Dumbledore, as in Dumbledore from Harry Potter. And that's so funny because I have a tattoo on the back of my neck of a phoenix because of Harry Potter. That is just so funny to me. Please don't steal my heating pad. My cat has a habit of laying on my heating pad, but like, I just thought that was so funny that him and I both have neck tattoos of phoenixes because of Harry Potter. So that's funny. So now I understand why there's Harry Potter references somewhere in here. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and keep reading. That's how much time is left. Thing is, this video needs to go up tonight. So I will not be finishing this challenge in this video. So does that mean I failed? I feel like that means I failed. It's fine. Anyway, this is the book. I'm on chapter 23, and honestly, I'm really liking it so far. I like that the chapters are nice and short, so it's a very easy, very quick read for me. Like the longest chapter I've seen so far is like maybe 6 pages, if that. So I like that. There's multiple POVs because you get Zig's POV, you get Nola's POV, but you also, get the POV of a character named Roddy. And it's pretty cool because it'll do like basically flashbacks to his time when he was a child and in foster care. That's all I'm gonna say about that character. But yeah, so far really good. The next video is going to have to be when I do my review of it and tell you if I finished it in the 8 hours and 14 minutes that is left on my timer. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was not great. It's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. We're learning here. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.